Hi, I'm Jeremy Colbeth, lead high school athletic trainer for North Oak Sports Medicine. Here with me today is Nicholas Prim. We are nationally certified athletic trainers through the Board of Commissions office. We're going to talk to you today about heat illness and how to keep your athletes safe in this Louisiana heat.
As we know, down here in Louisiana, it gets very hot. And with the increased heat comes an increased chance of contracting a heat-related illness. That's why it's good for you to know the steps that you can take to protect your athlete if they come to you with one of these. Heat-related illnesses can present themselves in many ways, such as cool, clammy skin, a fast, rapid heart rate, or being excessively thirsty. Heat illness itself can range from something minor, such as heat cramps, to something much more serious, such as heat exhaustion or even heat stroke. Now, there are steps that you can take to help your athlete if they come to you suffering from one of these, such as taking ice bags and placing them around their neck, under their arms, and between their thighs, replacing their fluids by giving them water, or even submerging their entire body into an ice bath. However, what we like to do here is something that we like to call the TACO method. TACO stands for Tarp Assisted Cooling Oscillation Method, and now we're going to demonstrate it to you as we describe it to you. Here with me today to help demonstrate the TACO method is Mr. Trey Bennett here. Now, normally doing this, you're going to want about 5 or 6 people, but for intensive purposes, we're going to show it with just a few. One thing to be mindful of is if your athlete has a much more serious heat-related illness, they may not be conscious and they may need to help them into the tarp. But since our athlete is still conscious, we can ask them calmly, "Did you get in the tarp?" All right, so now when we have enough people, what we're going to do is lift up the edges of the tarp. There we go. And what we're trying to do is we're creating a bowl here. So at this point, you don't need to lift the athlete completely off the ground, just enough to be able to lift the sides. And you'd fill the tarp with ice water. Be mindful to keep the athlete's head above the water. And also be sure to check their temperature as you're doing this to make sure that they don't get too cold. Now once it's full, we start oscillating it. And what makes this better as opposed to an ice bath is this constantly pushes cold water all over the athlete's body. All right, you good? Looks like he feels better. Be sure to be informed and prepared to recognize heat illness in your athletes. Together, we do more to keep your athletes safe and in the game. To visit for more information, visit www.northoaks.org/sportsmedicine.